delighted to have him here today to open the show for Angela and Alan. So give him a little round of applause and welcome him.
I was introduced to the ENAS, the Essex Network of Artists Studios, by my colleague Jane Morrow, so I'd just like to mention her name and a thanks to her as well. It is, first sight's this huge, iconic golden building. I don't know if any of you have visited there, just the other side of Essex, of course. Good old Essex. But it is art and people that animate buildings, and that's why it's been so privileged to spend this morning with you and to meet some people here today, because the peer group support that happens through networks like ENAS and through galleries like this is the critical part of building a community and building pride and doing that thing that art does, because at the sharp end of it, art is the tool that we can use to change people's lives. And I'm very much enjoying the atmosphere here, but I'm also very much aware, my background's performance really, so I'm a newcomer to the stage of visual arts, and I'm a newcomer to the stage of the visual arts first sight in Colchester. But making work and being creative has a commonality about it. And when it's said that making work's easy, that it's fun, that it's nice to write plays or write books or create sculptures or do paintings, well, yes, it is. It is hugely important. And it comes from something inside that's driven. But it doesn't mean to say that it's easy. Sometimes the making of work is racked with anxiety, with doubt, with difficulty. When you spend your day in your studio alone, creating a painting or a sculpture, or maybe just spending the time thinking, coming out of it at the end of the day thinking, well, you couldn't quite get close enough to make that piece of work right. And you go home and you worry about it, and you come back in. It's not necessarily an easy or a straightforward process. But at the end of it, of course, the outspill of it, in the writing and the text that's on these wonderful sculptures, the uplift, the sense of generosity, the sense of community, the life-affirming nature of it, is what we rejoice in at the end. And so I want you to enjoy today, because today is all about the end of it. And I've had the most wonderful tour already of this exhibition by Alan here. So I've had a good look at all these wonderful sculptures. We're lucky to have the furniture maker, who has just been pointed out to me. This chap at the back here, who made the thing here. And of course, we're very lucky to have in our community the wonderful artists Alan and Angela to bring this, and Karine, of course, to bring us together here today. And so I hope you enjoy it. It's been my first visit to this gallery. It's got some wonderful trustees, some people I know, Kelly and David, who I've just met as well. So I am thrilled to be introduced to so many new people, to see such lovely work, and I've been made to feel very important and valued to be here today. So it's very nice to be part of this community, and thank you very much. I'm going to hand over to Alan, who's going to talk about his piece.
I was thinking Anthony's journey over here can be seen in two ways. One from the oldest recorded town in the country. Well, we don't say Harlow New Town these days, but you know, from being founded in the mid-20th century, it's quite a stripling really. And you come from a notable gallery to another notable gallery. I won't make comparisons. This is not one of those iconic buildings. It's a straightforward, neutral space, as it were, which has actually accommodated a whole range of things, amazing range of exhibitions, not only paintings, sculptures, dance, textiles, and so on. In fact, if you came up before one exhibition, fairly recently, you might think you are coming to a building site. Indeed, you were coming to a building site. Wartime bunkers, actually really being built, concrete blocks. Did we have a cement mixer?
We did have a cement mixer.
Yes. And corrugated iron and all that. Amazing stuff. Some people might think that's taking mixed media too far, really. And then you go from that to the very precise models of Langdons and Bell. You know, the range of things. This is a fairly neutral space, which does accommodate so many things. We've got the watercolour collection on the outside there, outer walls. We've got children's area and so on. But of course, this is all to do with people. And, you know, people are surprised this place is run without any full-time staff. Karina, people might be surprised the time she spends on this. She's part-time, she had a career as an illustrator, and all the other people, many of the other people, are making their own way as artists as well. And there's a lot of wonderful volunteers. I mean, that's not just that all these people do things that are necessary, but they add to the sort of buzz of things. And it really is heartening. I mean, I've been aware of this, but even more aware of it with our own exhibition here. I'd like to thank some more people, but meanwhile, let's give a hand to the team here. Wonderful.